Hello guys, welcome back to Watch Addiction Watch Reviews. Today we're taking a look at a pretty unique watch from the Seiko 5 line. That is the SRPC61K1. It's a Seiko 5 sports line, or the bottle cap watch. And this one was actually purchased from BUYEE.Japan. Now that's BUYEE.jp, linked down in the description below. And here's a sneak peek of the actual watch in the flesh. As you can see, it does resemble a bottle cap, which is pretty cool there, going by that nice side profile. Just a very interesting watch and not too expensive, under 200 US dollars. And the service all around was very good, fast shipping through EMS, got to me in 2 days from Japan. And the actual case it comes in is really cool. As you can see, it's this nice Seiko little pod, it looks like. It's actually really cool. So that's definitely really cool there. But anyway, let's take a closer look at this model. Now this watch itself was actually 45 millimeters in terms of diameter. So you might think it's quite large, but it's actually not. It actually really wears like a 40 or 42 millimeter watch. Now in terms of case thickness, we are looking at around 13 millimeters thick. And as you can see, that nice profile, those little short stubby lugs actually have drilled lug holes on this model, a 22 millimeter lug width here. In terms of the crystal, we're looking at a hard Lex crystal, which is pretty typical for Seiko 5 watches. We also do get a nice 120 click, I would say kind of bottle cap style bezel here, made of solid stainless steel. Very solid, and everything lines up to the 12 o'clock position compared to your SKX or Turtle, which probably doesn't. Now this watch does not feature solid end links or connected end links or fitted end links, as you might see, but they kind of had to, because the shape of the case and the size of the lugs would have made the watch come out a lot more. And it really wears comfortable with this bracelet. It's a pretty standard Seiko 5 bracelet, but we'll get more into that. Now inside of this watch, beating away, is the 4R36. It's a Seiko NH36 caliber with a day and a date, I believe. Hand winding, hacking, all those good features. And it does feature 24 joules, beats at 3 Hertz, 21,600 vibrations per hour. Now, the dial itself is a deep black with nice large applied lumed markers, and the lume on this one's actually really good. Slightly comparable to the SKX, because there's a lot of lume on here, as you can see by the size of these applied markers. If I get you in a little closer here, you can really see the size of them, and that nice silver outlining, which looks really nice. Nice sword style hands, a nice thin seconds hand, which does reach out all the way to the end of the dial, which I really do like. Makes it look a little, higher quality. Seiko 5 in sports above 12 o'clock. And then if I move the hands here, we'll see your day and your date window in black and white, which is really cool. It matches exactly the dial. Now in terms of actual bezel action, the action is really good. It's very grippy, it's very precise. There's really not that much backplay, as you can see here. Very minimal backplay, and I don't know, it feels pretty good to me. Something similar to like a Seiko Turtle, SRP777. Most of you are pretty familiar with that model. Now this watch does have 100 meters of water resistance as well, which is a nice feature, especially for a diving style watch. We do not have a screw down crown, which is pretty typical on mostly all of these Seiko 5 models. So we do get hand winding in the first position. And then we can pull out one position. We get a quick set day and date. As you can see here, Tuesday, Wednesday, in Spanish and English. You go the opposite way and you get your date. Now your final position is your hacking position. You can set the time. And that's it. It's pretty simple. And let me show you the case back. But first let me show you the bracelet. So it's your standard Seiko 5 bracelet, signed clasp, flip open, 2 buttons, and a stamped clasp. Now the actual case back does have an exhibition window. It is screwed down. You get a nice glimpse of that 4R36 movement. And it's not all that bad. It's an okay looking movement. Nothing too amazing. And this watch is only about 170, 180 bucks. So I can't really complain there. Although the lume is quite good on this one. And I will get you guys a lume shot right now, and I'll be right back. And as you can see, the lume is pretty good on this model. So, it does have a greenish hue to it. There's a lot of lume applied there, and I think it looks pretty good. Everything is evenly applied, and it looks pretty sweet. Now here's the watch on my 6.5 inch wrist. So like I was stating earlier, it has a 45 millimeter diameter, but as you can see, it fits directly on top of my wrist, and it sits pretty flush to the wrist, as you can see there. So even from the top on, as you can see here, It really doesn't wear like a 45mm watch. And the abrasive itself is comfortable. You know, it's nothing special. It's not that amazing, to be quite honest. You get that standard clasp. Not many people like it. You do get 4 micro adjustments though. The links are held in by pins, and they are quite flexible, but as you see, they're really not that curved. They're kind of blocky. They don't really curve them until you get more into the Prospex lines and higher than that, I would say. But all around for the price point, I think it's a pretty decent offering from Seiko. I know this one has a lot of hype. The name Bottle Cap is really cool, and I really found this one quite interesting. It's actually something really different. You know, it's something that would fall in the line of like a Seiko Tuna, ones with these shroud cases, just something completely out of the norm in the shape of a bottle cap. I think it's quite a cool watch. So if you like this watch, you can definitely check it out at BUYEE.jp down in the description below. Also, you can check it out on Amazon if you want. And I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Let me know what you think of this watch if you own it. There are a number of different variations of this model as well. There's even a gold colored model, I believe. There's just tons of options to choose from. This watch also is a strap monster, so you can, you know, put a lot of different NATOs on here, nylons, perlons, pretty much anything you like, and I think it'll look a little smarter than it does on this bracelet though. That being the only drawback in my opinion. Everything else is pretty spot on for the price point though. So let me know what you guys think. Definitely subscribe. We just hit 17,000 subscribers. So thank you so much, guys. Definitely hit that subscribe button. Hit that like button. As usual, leave your negative comments down in the comment section below, or your positive comments. And I will see you guys in the next video. Thanks so much for tuning in. Bye.